Hello and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome back to another game of Major League Wingspan here in this regular season. Still in the early stages, long way to go, but we're off to a pretty good start so far. So we're going to jump into another game here. We're going first in this one. This is a divisional game, so super important. Get a good result here. Can we get a good starting hand in this one? Oh yes we can. Hello. Partridge Raven and Partridge. I feel like I've had a lot of Partridge games recently in a row, which is definitely unusual, but definitely a nice bird to get. And yeah, lots of X space here potentially. Lots of birds that I kind of want all of them. So that is going to be quite tempting. We'll see if the bonus card's going to help. Okay, I mean, we'd probably go viticulturist here. That feels straightforward. But yeah, I mean, maybe is the trade going to help us? I mean, maybe, I don't know, that fruit dove, that could be something just to get things going here a little bit in the early game. And obviously the berries, not super useful, but we could maybe use them on the raven. So yeah, how do we play this? I think we have to go with the warbler. The whistling duck, I gotta say, is kind of tempting for the wetlands. So it has got the big egg space and it can work relatively well with that raven, just as a way of maybe getting, you know, some points with that extra food. So definitely go with that. Yeah, as I say, it's just a question of how I get everything down. So I think I probably will pick up the fruit dove. Go with that. But yeah, I mean the other option is maybe put the warbler in the forest. Keep this food. Have a look at what the feeder is like. Okay, I mean it's not great for trying to get partridge down quickly, which is a shame. But yeah, I could then just play the partridge legs a bit, so you discard the eggs to dig, and then make sure we end the round with the raven food. But the fruit dove could be useful. The fruit dove could be useful here just to help get us off to a relatively quick start with some extra food, because I've got to think of what I'm going to do in this round. So yeah, maybe we do like this. I'm just wondering if we go warbler or whistling duck. I think we probably go warbler because it is just bigger points. There is one less egg space, but it's not a big deal. This is kind of an okay brown power, but it's not amazing. So I think we probably do this. I think we pick up the fruit dove, we play that, we take some food, play partridge and warbler and lay eggs, so then maybe get the raven food. I think that's going to be our play, and see where that takes us. So yeah, we'll lock that in, but definitely an interesting starting hand. So yeah, I think obviously this raven, I don't even think I mentioned it, we can't play it until round 2, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. But it's going to be a good combo with this partridge. We'll be able to manage some egg spaces and hopefully get loads of points in the grasses. And we're on to our first turn here. Oh, opponent just keeping one bird, so maybe didn't quite have the riches that we did. But yes, we are going to take the fruit dove. I'm kind of like tempted to spend the nectar, but also at the same time not, because I think I'm going to need it for this partridge. So I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to pick up the fruit dove. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't think I really wanted the Stephanie anyway. So yeah, I think we truck on. We'll kind of see what this is actually. I mean, it could be a little bit scary giving out free food, but it's only berries, so it's hardly super dangerous food. But yeah, I mean, I'm guessing this is going to be a wetland bird. Oh no. Oh, you drew top deck, not spending nectar. That's a good sign. Okay, let's do let's do this fruit dove. I'll say, I think probably, I guess I would say we take food twice, I think, in this round, and that should leave us with enough. Oh, Drongo. I mean, I'm getting flashbacks here. This is feeling very familiar. Well, I ain't going anywhere near that. I mean, we're going to trigger it later, but we're going to get 2 for 1, so that's kind of worth it. But wow, yeah, I mean, was that the starting bird or was that the top deck? That's quite a funny situation. But yeah, okay, I guess, I don't know. I mean, if I take the nectar, you're going to get free nectar anyway, so I may as well leave it for you. And I guess we do this. So we're going to need the rat anyway. But yeah, I think it's been a while since I've had Drongo played against me, and I think this is now 2 games in a row. Both games I've also had partridge, so yeah, getting some deja vu for sure. But as I say, I don't worry too much about Drongo. I think it's quite easy to play around in 1v1. So maybe this Raven will change things, but as I say, we'll see where that goes. So yeah, I think we do take food again here. Okay, well this time I think maybe we take nectar because we get 2 of it. I could go like worm seed, but I'm also then leaving nectar for my opponent to take. So I think we take 2. And yeah, I guess we do still do the berries just so we make sure we've got Raven food. But I think what we'll do is we play Partridge, we play Warbler, so that's going to take a little bit of forcing with 2 berries, but we've still got the Raven food. And we lay eggs, and then maybe we draw cards. Okay, you just picked up the Willet, so yeah, maybe that's your wetland bird now. But okay, let's go ahead. I think we'll do Warbler first. I'm just trying to work out where I want to prioritize the nectar spending. Because it's a tricky one. I think given that we're going to be playing this Raven with no nectar, I kind of want to play the Partridge with the nectar. So maybe we do something like that. It's going to have to be, yeah, we're going to have to spend 1. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's always like, at this stage of the game, it's so early, and to even try and start thinking about where's the best place to spend the nectar is, yeah, a difficult question to answer, but we'll stick with that. Oh, goldfinch. Well, you're going all pinks. I'm very sorry, my friend. I've got no tucking birds for you, so don't need to worry about that. I think we just play the Partridge now. So yeah, we'll lay eggs, we'll draw cards. I might want that Reed Warbler. That's quite a nice one. Double birds. I think when you get in Partridge, when you need a bit more space, that'd be a good one to go for. But yeah, this Raven, this is going to be interesting because I could very much just not take nectar. Because if I've got birds where I need specific food, I could just take that food with the Raven. And I might be tempted to do that. So okay, yeah, there goes the Willet. I think we want this Reed Warbler, so we'll go with that. Of course, it's not of interest. But okay, what we'll do is, yeah, just lay eggs, get ready. Raven goes down. Probably, if the tray's bad, I'm going to lay eggs for a bit, get some food first. Spend that on resetting the tray. And hopefully get some better options. So that's going to be the plan. But yeah, for now, we'll lay eggs. And this Partridge, this is going to be very, very powerful for us. And yeah, Raven's going to help manage the egg space somewhat as well. So that's definitely going to be good. You're probably going to try and get a bit of a wetlands going because we're both struggling a bit for card draw. But we'll take the tile in the end of round goal into next round. Indeed, Harrier goes down. So I think that Common Swift could be quite nice. But it would rely on us egg spamming and then we run out of Partridge space. So I think we just play Raven. I think we just keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Get the Raven in the game. And go from there. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Osprey for the double play is a good option. But yeah, I think this is totally a situation where I don't want to give out nectar because my opponent's got really, really weak food access. And so even if I'm gaining 2 and they're gaining 1, I just don't think that's worth it. I really do think that's worth it. So we'll lay eggs. We'll, yeah, get some other food. I guess let's go, I don't know, worm seed. We'll go worm seed. That's nice and open. But yeah, I think we do consider spending it on the tray reset, but we have also got this end of round goal to think about, which again is another reason why I don't want to trigger the strong go, because every food is going to help my opponent potentially get some more points there. So got to think about that. I could pick up Hornlark and play that with my food. It has got egg space, to be fair. And it wouldn't count as a Goldfinch trigger because it would only trigger when my opponent does something. So it'd be on their turn. I don't know. I might go for it. We'll see what we get off the top. Okay, Skimmer, to be fair. I've seen worse. Let's go with Hornlark. Let's go with it. I think it will work out nicely here, so. But yeah, let's go. Maybe we just play it straight away. See what my opponent does. Grey teal. Okay, well, that's going to help find some more birds potentially. But yeah, this is no real egg access, no real food access. So definitely feels like a bit of a struggle going on. Okay. I mean, maybe I want to lay eggs and play the skimmer. Lay eggs, double play into skimmer, draw cards, lay eggs. That kind of feels quite nice. So maybe we'll do that. It's not the best wetland bird, but it's something, and it's more egg space, and it will let me get more cards. So, yeah, let's go for that. So we'll pick up our fish, and yeah, that, as I say, will leave us then on 3 food at the end of the round, which I don't know. I don't see my opponent ending on more than that. If I'm completely honest, especially if they're going to start drawing cards here, so that should be fine. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's do our double play. And this could be nice because sometimes I don't like playing this second wetland bird because it blocks off this option of the tray reset. But actually, if we're doing a double play, we're still going to get that, and we're going to get the option of spending eggs for more cards, which we really want to do because eggs are going to be a problem here. So let's go ahead and do this double play. And yeah, as I say, we can see what we need to do. I think I might actually I might lay eggs first and just get back the horned lark food and then see. I'm sure my opponent's going to want to qualify for the end of round goal and not just end on 0 food, because that does feel like a bit of a missed opportunity. Yeah, okay. Oh no, you're laying eggs first. And I suppose actually maybe now's the time to lay eggs and give out nectar with the raven. But it's pointless because I'm not going to want to spend it. Maybe I should have done that differently actually, because this is the time when you want to give out nectar. It's like right at the end, when I think my opponent's probably going to want to take food. I suppose they could always spend it on a feeder reset, so we don't want to do that. But yeah, let's lay eggs. We can probably actually get rid of this coal tip for the extra egg. Let's go ahead and take. Yeah, I think we should take a couple of worms here if we're not sure that we're going to spend it, and I say we want it for this end of round goal. And yeah, we may well look at laying eggs again here. So I think I want to wait until we get the fresh tray before going and drawing cards, but we'll wait and see what the situation is going to be. Yeah, okay, you are taking food, as expected. And yeah, so we are good. So I mean, we could just draw cards. It's not a terrible idea, but I do kind of want to spend the food resetting. So yeah, I'm gonna lay eggs. And we're gonna get a little bit more food. So maybe you just mix it up. I'm gonna need some berries hopefully at some point for this viticulture that we're not scoring too well on at the moment. But I think that's okay. So we'll go with that. We'll win the end of round goal. We're into round number 3. What have we got in the tray? Nothing too good. I mean, to be fair, actually, that welcome swallow, that might be quite nice, just for some, again, more egg space. So I might pick that up. It does help that last end of round goal as well, which we don't have loads of birds for, and we might need to go for, so go with that. Okay, that. I mean, I'm getting desperate for grass and birds, but that might be something. Let's spend some eggs. See what we get. Okay, yeah, you're not of interest. So, okay, maybe now we play horned lark. Because we need the egg space. Maybe this goes in the grasses, actually. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways of targeting this end of round goal, but also just helping the engine, because we ain't finding brown powers. We're not finding stuff that's helping an engine, and we're not really finding big point birds to play either. So it's kind of the 2 different options you want. You're playing with Raven. Okay, you've gone and ruined it now by playing your grasshopper bird too quickly, but Anna's hummingbird. I suppose maybe that's our way of getting nectar and not triggering Drongo, so that could be something to think about. But yeah, I don't know, maybe that means that this woodpecker would get some points. If the feed is going to be rotated around and we can kind of, try and leave some seeds there for us. I don't know. It's a tricky one. It does feel like you're probably going to lay eggs though. So yeah, I think maybe we just play Hornlark. Maybe we just play Hornlark. Let's get it down. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I draw cards again. Maybe I want to draw cards again because, say, these cards are not good. I might spend the food on a reset. I'm going to need to find something to put in the forest, and I'm going to need to spend some nectar up there. That's going to be important. Oh, you actually went and gained food. Okay. All right. Well, do we take cards now? I think we've got to. I think we've got to gamble and see what we find. So let's spend the berry. Okay, key is nice. So that's going to help with culturalists. That's good. And maybe use some of this extra food that we've got from the hummingbird. Let's go off the top. Oh, long spur. Thank you. That's an excellent find. And we'll go for another. Okay. Mallard less interesting. Skimmer's going to hit, which is good. Okay, we've got some stuff. So I think now, I think I do want to play this. I want to play this long spur this round. So I think I'll lay eggs, play that. Hey, Hornlark. Excellent stuff. What did you play? What did you play? Oh, Kestrel. Okay. You probably got Falconer or something then. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I think we want to do long spur. It feels unlikely that you're going to get to 5 birds in a row. So let's lay eggs. I'm just wondering if we just go for this for the end game. I don't know if we have the egg space to just play like long spur swallow and then Kia. Don't know if that's possible because it is going to be tight, but yeah, maybe now I take nectar. Maybe now I take nectar. So I'm just trying to think what else you're going to do in this end of round. I'm going to need to take some nectar and spend it, so I think we've gone late enough in the game, and this is the thing with Drunga is you can kind of be dynamic, because early game you do not want to give away nectar. That's when it's most helpful, but as you get into the late game, it's kind of less important for just getting things going. You know, it's more about trying to play those last remaining big point birds that you've got. So yeah, I think we're okay using it now. So okay, you're going and drawing birds. I'm going to, yeah, I think we're going to play the long spur here. And I guess we're hoping for Prey Manager, because we've sort of accidentally done that. So what can you get us on this bonus card? No, we'll take Diet Specialist though, 6 points. That's a good find. So I'm happy with that. And yeah, the points are strong. I mean, this has not been, it's not been a classic. It's not been a great game of, you know, amazing engine, big point birds. But I guess this is just what Partridge does. When you use it lots and you've got the egg space, you can really, really score lots of points. And okay, well, you're going to give me a nectar here. Which I might need to take and throw in the grasslands, because I think otherwise it's just going to be some random food that we don't need. So let's do that. And yes, we will lay eggs, fill up this long spur, and yeah, I guess we'll take I don't know, let's think about this. I know I need to spend nectar in the forest, and we could just do a big nectar dump with the Kia and then just spend these 2 worms on the swallow in the grasslands. So maybe we'll go like that. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking is like, we could do, if we play Welcome Swallow, that's going to give us 10 egg spaces to work with. I suppose that's the problem, is we then have to lay eggs twice and we'd be filling up. We then play the Kia and then we lay eggs again and we've filled up. So, oh, Hornlark though. We're a very late house finch, so we'll take that for some points. And yeah, I suppose it ties into round goals. So we come into the final round. What have we got in the trade? Nothing good. So yeah, okay, let's think about this. No, maybe we just get this down somewhere. I'm not sure if that leaves us with that much food, if any, for the Kia. I suppose that depends on Hummingbird. Yeah, we are going to get something off that. Okay, we'll take a worm. But yeah, I don't know. This is this is tricky. So it's tricky to know what you're going to want to do. You probably only got one bird that you want to play, because the other's going to be cycling with the house finch. So the nectar could well help you flip a nectar somewhere, but because I'm going to be gaining 2, it's going to help me more in the margins. So I think we have to do that, but we got to play. I think we commit in the grasses because I think you could probably just flip that anyway. And this will get us an extra point. I should look at the end of angle actually. Yeah, you've only got 1 bird. We've already got 2. This would be our 3rd. I think we have to play this just purely because of the egg space. Like we so desperately need egg space right now. So welcome swallow. Welcome to my grasslands. In you go. And yeah, I say maybe it's eggs twice, or maybe we do like eggs woodpecker, eggs Kia, something like that. Just delay that nectar as long as we can, but it probably gets thrown for an egg, worst case scenario anyway. So we shall see. But man, this kestrel's going on a tear. This kestrel's having fun, and that's not fun for me. So yeah, okay, you did grab a nectar there. So yeah, I think we focus on the forest. I think we try and grab 4 nectar, and we spend that all when we play the Kia. And make sure we win that nectar, because I don't think you can. Or at least you can't, whilst also trying to be competitive in others. So let's do that. We'll grab our nectars. And yeah, I think if we play this woodpecker, we can play this and then lay eggs again and be okay for egg space. I think we might just about. It's gonna be super tight because we've got 4 now. Yeah, we've got 4 now. We play this, we're gonna have 8, and we're gonna need 6. So it's close. It's close. Okay, another free food. This is the thing. Like every bit of free food here is it's gonna be another Kia bonus card. So I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it at all. But okay. Let's think about this. So you're probably going to play something. It would be nice. It would be nice to maybe play the Kia now, and then I can play the woodpecker where I need it. If I need to go in the forest or I need to go in the wetlands for the nectar. So I could play Kia and just spend all but 1 food. I'm just trying to delay, as I say. I'm trying to delay the nectar as long as I can. I suppose you might play 2 birds here. Did you pick up the... Yeah, you picked up the house sparrow. So it seems like that's going to go down. Oh, I triggered the goldfinch with the welcome swallow. I didn't even think about that. Well, that's ruined that plan. But yeah, okay. I think it seems like you're going to play house sparrow. Maybe that's the idea, and then you just take the grasslands. So, okay, in that case, yeah, maybe we could win the forest nectar with 2 here, and then also win the wetlands with 2 with the woodpecker. So let's just get this down and see what this bonus card is going to be. Okay, wetland scientist, not good, but we'll go and we'll discard 3 more food to see 3 more. Okay, well, I mean, we are going to play this woodpecker, so I guess technically that is a 4-point omnivore, so we'll take that. And we get obviously the viticulturist points as well. So not a terrible spread across the piece. We're doing all right here. I'm just feeling so disappointed because Partridge Raven is such a high potential start, and yeah, we've just not really found the engine or too many incredibly big point birds. But you just played something. King Rail's gone down. Okay, so you've taken the wetlands. You've got 1 nectar. Yeah, I mean, I just take more nectar, and then as I say, we play the woodpecker. Where we need it, so that works for me. It probably is going to be... Oh, is that then giving you another point, though? Because I think if you are going to play house sparrow now, that's going to be 2 nectar on the sparrow, and then the extra nectar is a seed. And you're going to flip the nectar anyway. But then, is it worth it to play... I then play woodpecker in the wetlands. I'd cost myself an extra egg, but I get 3 more off the nectar. So even if I'm giving you an extra tuck, it's still net 1 plus for me. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So much to think about when when you got nectar implications. There's a lot going on in these endgames. So but yeah, as I say, I do think this will be House Sparrow going in. Indeed, it looks like it is, but we've got to skip Horned Lark, unfortunately. And indeed, there we go. So yeah, House Sparrow's gone down. So yeah, I think we do Wetland Woodpecker. We tie that nectar race and get a few extra points. So that's nice. Not the flashiest of a final place, but we've kind of just had to squeeze what we can out of our relatively poor card draw and just play the birds that we've drawn and try and maximize off that. So I think we've done an okay job on that. Definitely did all right on these end around goals. So nice to win that last one. And yeah, as I say, close battles on these nectars. It's always interesting when you've got Raven, and it's always interesting when you got Drongo. That's kind of made for a bit of a cat and mouse, but we came up even there in the end. So into the final scores we come. And yeah, we know we got a lot of big point birds down. We know we had some decent bonus cards. I think my opponent might have done as well. Yeah, it does smell like a falconer maybe in there. But we were strong, of course, on the eggs with our partridge. So plenty of those to go around, 32 in total. You don't see that often on Oceania. Not a load of tucks. Obviously, a split nectars. We're going to win this one fairly comfortably in the end. 124 is the final score up against 93. So yeah, as I say, definitely an interesting one. Would have liked some better birds, but Partridge and Raven, I mean, that was enough. That was enough to get us home with some decent bonuses as well. So we'll take a look over at my opponent's side. There's the Rodentologist on King Roll late on and Mechanical Engineer for 8. So pretty good work all in all. But yeah, those 2 pink powers, I mean, Drongo and Goldfinch, those went down very quickly, but we could just work around those quite straightforwardly. Some little decisions to make along the way, especially in the end game, but nothing too outrageously distracting. And yeah, as I say, Raven, especially that Partridge with all those eggs, enough to get us the win here in this game of Major League Wingspan. So there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. That was, yeah, definitely a little bit tricky at times, but hopefully some interesting points to take away. If you want to see more games from Major League Wingspan, do make sure you have hit the subscribe button, make sure you're following along, and I look forward to seeing you in another game very, very soon.